currently in the national championship so far this year, with one heat down, they are in the lead by 1 point.
1 point.
1 point separates first and second place.
And this is a course that does lead to this tiny little team. This is a plucky little pony, and they do like to go first in their first run. So
yeah,
this often happens with Indy. She's so excited and ready to race. This first start can be a bit interesting.
And a launch, so that would be a card issued there. Got the drop back though. It's now breaking into, so that's the rules. They're not allowed to do that launch, but the horse gets a bit excited. It'll be an orange card issued.
And here we go for that start gate. Already, Dan, raring. You can see Ryan calling for speed before they've even started the race. 25 miles an hour.
And I was predicting that for maybe the day.
Ooh, Ryan's bouncing all over the place. It's some rough stuff already.
Yeah, now they come down this hill. They're up for a challenge. They're fighting against Just Wing It, the 2025 champions. Now for this 3-coned weave up the hill. They're going to like that.
Yeah, keeps the tension on the rope with the hill going up against the other way. 1 leg over and 2 legs over. Clear, and clean.
Beautiful weave there from Only the Way That Amy Can Do It. Nobody does it better, as they're now looking for this gate. And looks, I don't know if it is, I think, for the 90-degree split time at
42 on the split, Dan.
And now looking for this chicane, ladies and gentlemen, as they come past the members' tent. It's time to start cheering this team on now. There's one more sort of round and lap back as they head up towards Bruco Marketing Corner. Speed trap once again at 18 miles an hour. Okay, then, ladies and gentlemen, call this little pony home, stamping her authority down on this, the first race here at the East Anglia Cup. And what a run.
With a time of 70.28. What a great first run, Dan. Something to look out for, though. That top end, Dan. That top end by the grandstand. Ryan is a very experienced boarder. If you see Ryan's board bouncing around underneath him like that, at that speed, it's going to be tricky for some of these other boarders. That top end is already looking bouncy.
I mean, you've got to. There is a part of this, isn't it, where you've got to get your big races in as soon as possible.
This is what we said in the intro to this before. It's the ground as it cuts up here. If it does break up, it becomes lethal for the boarders.
This is King's Gambit, a new team just qualifying up into the elite now.
Oh, they are elite, are they?
Yeah, the reason that it's an elite horse rider, an elite board rider, and they were racing in the advance just to give this horse a little bit of experience. Tom said they raced really well yesterday, and they look like they're racing very well. This is a 4-year-old ex-race horse.
23 miles an hour, Dan.
23 miles an hour, yeah, off the track, and doing very well.
And
looking at
personally,
this.
I think the weave was almost better with this team than their other team. King does it really nicely in their practice yesterday. Oring's on different dampers, which may have changed how he's racing. He finds it a lot looser, but more comfortable. One. Can they get through?
Oh, wide on the third.
Shame.
What a shame. Pony hit it though. Pony ran into it quite happily, which is a good sign. He's not shy off the cone, which is a good point. So just a little bit, just not quite getting over. They were moving though, weren't they?
Yeah, there was more speed, but here we are. 44 on the split. And we saw a Dust Till Dawn at 42, so that's not bad from them at all for their first run in the elite.
And this horse doesn't look like he's not running that hard. Do you know what I mean? No. Indy was tearing the ground apart, and this horse is loping over it like it's hovering almost as they make their way down to, and it's not in third gear yet, I wouldn't say, maybe third gear, 17 miles an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, let's call this pony home. Second competition ever, third day of actual competition. And what a great opening run that was. One mistake, missed gate, which will be a 4-second penalty.
With a time of 75.42 would make that a 79.42. 9 seconds off the leader's pace. And but for their first run, a touch and a miss. So that would make it an 80.
And can I just mention that team just looked super, super slick. Like they went around there, it just seemed systematic. It seemed chilled. Yeah, but it was professional.
The weave.
It was professional.
The weave. The miss was on the weave. The miss was on the weave.
At least I thought she was the wrong. I thought she was a little bit of time. The rules are there to allow horses to come in. They're not there. Now we have the 20.
Am I seeing this in front of me?
Tom
now in elite.
I don't know.
Now in elite on my board in front of me.
Top what?
Send It Siblings on the board are registered as elite. We haven't seen this team race elite yet. They've not gone up. This is the first time they would have raced an elite course. I'm intrigued to see what happens.
Okay, so Send It Siblings 2020, the last 2 years they've won the advanced. They're now heading into the elite.
And speeding up into that top corner, Dan. Tom's going to have this rough stuff here. Powers through it with all the weight behind him. Look at them go. This is a team that's want to go like TNT or Dusk Till Dawn. Race on their first run. Tom taking a lovely line. Just don't change hands, Tom. We know that's your issue. Stay with that one hand on the front. How are they going to do this?
Nice turn there from the team. Oh, horse is going a little bit quick. Whoa, no!
Oh, Tom worked so hard there. Too much slack on the rope. The horse went really quick in, slowed up to turn. They just need to take a stride off that pace into that weave.
I think Send It Siblings were trying to win the whole weekend on the first race.
Run.
I think they were just like, we're going to nail it. There wasn't, what brakes? There are no brakes. We don't have brakes. We have a throttle and that only has a switch. It's either on or off. That was
good attempt there. Just take half a stride off, Ranella, and you'll get through that easy.
Engage afterburners.
Yeah, for sure. Drop the parachute. Coming in now, we have a team that has had issues with the weave all season. We watched them practice last night.
And last season.
Through the weave. Absolutely fly through the weave last night. Been issues with ponies and all sorts. And it does seem like they may have fixed it. So really watch this team on the weave.
It's
if
definitely
they get
been
through the weave well, this team is up for first place.
In our discussions, it's definitely been a part of their discussions. What is their weave? How are they improving it? It was analysed last night in the podcast on Horseboarding UK on YouTube, and we're going through milliseconds of difference. No speed trap.
You can see they're a little bit off the pace. George isn't letting Annalita go flat out here yet. This horse has got so many gears that it loses count.
Yeah, this course, I've seen it go into gallop and then go through 4 more gears after gallop. Just keeps getting faster and touches the floor less.
They're holding it back, getting this weave right on this first run. I can see it. They're just getting this weave right and then play from there. Here we go. No braking on the weave. Got through clean. No problems at all. This is what we've been looking for the last year and a half. There it is.
Okay, so now they've got that opportunity. They can use this now. Can they get into that fight with Just Wing It?
Through that outside gate down. Really wide.
Board rider carrying pace into the 90 at
45 on the split. So about 3 seconds off of the split, but they've done the weave clear, and that's all that matters to them at the moment.
Yeah, digging through these corners, as you can see there, ducking and diving like a politician at question time as they go through red back boots and coming over towards the speed trap once again. Here we go at 18, 20 miles an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, revving up now.
Faster at the end
Final
of the
turn, looking for this finish line. Let's have a round of applause for the team of section 89.
With a time of 73.32 and a clear round. Their first clear round of the season.
Amazing.
Puts them into second place.
Amazing.
And I can hear Orin is already exhaling from getting through that weave.
And that was a 73. 73.32. There it is. They go into second place. 3.04 seconds behind Dusk Till Dawn.
They really drew back on this first big opening loop. You could see they
there's a fight brewing.
I said this for the start. This is now the team have got that down.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a fight brewing in the elites right now, and it's getting ready to kick off right now. It's just like two people that have had a couple of too many beers and bumped each other at the bar. The moment is going to kick off like it's something out of a Dukes of Hazzard movie, and we're only taking names. So here we go. This is Just Wing It. As
last year's national champions.
Yeah, current national champions. Now they've seen. Off they go. It's next racehorse, 22 miles an hour. One for Harry. And
Reese hasn't had a chance to try this course at all. He is coming in totally virgin to this entire track.
He was on quarantine.
He was on quarantine. That's very true.
Yeah. So looking for this.
Not at this speed, though.
No, not at this speed. A lot of focus there from Reese Wagland, new to the team this year.
Everyone's getting slack here. One touch to add on that middle cone. Looked like the horse's foot. I'm not sure. just stood on the edge of that cone, I believe, and the slack all these boarders are getting, interestingly, into an uphill weave. So tomorrow's going to be even harder with that downhill weave slack.
Playing nice here.
43 on the split.
Yeah,
so second off of the pace.
There's a lot of work going on there from Annette.
Lovely line from Reese.
As much as the board rider's doing all the work as well, a horse rider is putting the pressure down the handle, managing how much power is in that handle for the board rider to convert.
Stretch down across this S.
Serpentine into the Bruco marketing corner. Oh no! Oh! That was an unfortunate fall, and he got caught out by that corner twice before, didn't he?
Yeah.
At the last event, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Just Wing It.
What a shame. It would have been a 72.89 with a touch. Would have made it a 73.
8-9 would have put him
into third place.
By point nothing of a second.
Would still have been in second. Interesting.
Yeah.
So that means Dusk Till Dawn earned the bonus point from that first run.
Correct.
Can they do that again, or are they going to do a dummy run on this second run?
Which in the championship makes it they've got now a 2-point lead.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
at the moment, a 3-point lead.
There'll be more than that. Actually, I can't actually work that out. But yeah, they're pulling away. So every rotation, that was the first rotation for all the teams. Every rotation, the fastest team gets a bonus point.
It looks like they might be going for another run, Dan.
I mean, these guys have got to think about their weekend.
Yeah, they are. On this short course, they are away, and this is even quicker than their last run, Dan.
I'm looking at 26, I guess. Yes. Yeah, there it is, 26, going into the corner. Whoa, a lot of work
Speeding
there
up
from the
around
board
that
rider.
top end. Hitting that rough stuff hard.
Yeah.
Listen to the audience. We'd love to hear it. Cheer them on, ladies and gentlemen. They can hear you. And Ryan calling for more calls onto the weave. This team does the weave like no other. Can they get through clean? Amy's legs flapping all over the place. There it is. Straight through like no other team does it.
Passes the cone between the horse and the rider's leg. That's how she gets through the weave so fast, ladies and gentlemen.
Quick, Dan.
And
We're at 37 at the moment. 39.
Very mature.
They are 3 seconds up on the split, Dan. 3 seconds up from the split on everybody else, their own split. You can hear Ryan calling for more. I've got a wasp. There's a wasp in the box. Call these teams on. Get behind them, ladies and gentlemen. This is a run for first, dominating the weekend already.
Yeah,
this top end. Can they hold the roster? Ryan planting 18 miles an hour. This is where
building. This is what they
the rough stuff.
And for the finish line, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause.
Wow.
Dusk Till Dawn, formerly known as Top and Tails.
70 run, a 67.41, putting an absolute stamp on this course.
Yeah, and that's not bad because the little ex-showing pony going 14-2 going up against the ex-racehorses.
They've thrown the gauntlet down there.
If they get 2 bonus points, it doesn't matter if Just Wing It
ends. But there's a lot of tactics going on, but right now they may just be winning every run at this point.
I mean, they are currently, but
that's a huge difference. Huge difference between what we saw from Just Wing It to what we've just seen from TNT and Just Wing It are now on a back foot. They haven't got a run on the board.
Yeah.
They've got to put a run down. Are they going to
Just Till Dawn basically have those 2 bonus points in the bag. Just Wing It currently don't have a time on the board, so they're languishing in 5th amongst the group, and that's going to give them, that's a 5, 6, 7, 8 point lead in the championship, and we're not even halfway through the second rotation of races. I mean, now the thing is, this pendulum can swing back the other way real quick. Now then, here we go. This is the team of Send It Siblings.
They're not siblings anymore.
No, and they were junior as well before they're not junior.
Definitely
it's also worth noting we have Oxford Equine Vets with us this weekend who are keeping an eye on all the ponies as they're racing and monitoring them backstage. Our equine athletes, a little bit of a squirrel there from the board rider, Tom Rees.
24 miles an hour.
Is it possible that this little horse, nobody was thinking about Send It Siblings and actually winning the cup this weekend, but is it possible that this team can do that?
They've just got to take a stride off this weave, Dan. They went too fast into that weave for everybody to get through together, especially as Jolly has never done a proper weave before. Nice little wiggle there to cut some speed. Yeah, he's trying to cut speed.
Whoa, lost it.
You can see he tried to scrub speed as he came into the weave, but the horse pulled away from him, turning in so hard.
Just too fast.
It's just too fast for the team to get through together.
Yeah,
and Jolly scrubbing speed almost a little bit early there as well.
Yeah.
It's a really fine line scrubbing speed on that.
He scrubbed speed twice. I mean, I think they need to get through that and then start building it.
And then go fast.
The rest of the track, we know Twiggy, the horse, and the horse rider, Finella, they can smash this arena up. They know, we've seen them do it for years, but the weave is the elite element. That is the thing you've got to get right.
It's that hard. When you watch an elite team do it well, they make it look easy.
It's like water running around
yourself. All of a sudden, that thing becomes so much harder.
Yeah, it becomes 100th of second decisions.
And you are doing everything you don't want to do as a boarder. You're crossing over behind the horse as it's crossing in front of you. It's everything a horse boarder doesn't want to do.
Yeah, and the horse has got to have faith in you as well. You know that you are going to let the horse get through the gate. Doesn't always happen, but
10 minutes left.
Okay, here we go.
And this horse wants to go here. This horse really wants to go. They're going to race this down because they've got a time on the board.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. There we go. The power's already off. I said this horse.
Hold on to your hats. This is very fast. 26.7. My word, that's speed.
Slightly wobblier trucks. Can he get through this rough stuff at the end? Yes, sitting beautifully. No wobbles from the board at all. Here we go, Dan. This is a big race. I said at the start of this weekend they could be up for first. And through this, towards this weave, if they get this clean and clear, they will be on for first place.
Okay then, so now, here we go. Now you can see they've backed off. They just want to keep that pace now.
Yeah.
That's the maintaining.
1, 2, 3.
And they're through, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh,
Can they this line right here, whipping out hard, pulling the rope underneath him, but not. They're just working really well as a team.
Yeah.
Crossing at the moment, we're at 40 seconds.
On the split.
41 on the split. So they
board rider working on. No! Big hit.
Such a shame.
Oh, I just got too much lift off his toes, pushed him over the backside. Ladies and gentlemen.
What a shame, and that's going to hurt. That was right over the back.
That was a big hit. That was a really big hit.
Slam. Somebody
maybe get some people down.
Yeah, get him out of his board, boys and girls. Oh, there's a big old plane going on.
That was a big crash. He went bolt upright, didn't he? And then just came down like
that's one of the worst crashes
tree.
You get is that heel side catch as you go up over and drop onto your back and your back of your head, all in real.
I mean, I think it was more of his lower back that got it.
Definitely his back. He held his head up well, but that's the worst case scenario.
Oh yeah, it was like a slow heel tap. That's what you call it, a slow heel tap. Okay, then so. The race is still on. The fight is still on. Here we go. We have how many more races to run?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But Dusk might be coming in for a dummy, so possibly 5.
Okay then, so
possibly
we're looking at 6 races.
All elite, so they're all going to be quick, fast-paced. So get behind these teams now, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are all going to be racing for first place in the elites.
Yeah, just wing it. Haven't got a time down yet. No. They need to get a time down as they 21 miles an hour. As they go up to the top end of the arena. And again, these guys are current team champions. And
arm in the air there, down on that rough stuff at the top for Reese. And him as a goofy boarder. A lot of the B course today is heel side, which is hard for most boarders, especially for goofy riders today. They'll be running a lot of heel side runs. So have a watch out for that. That's what caught Orin out. 1, 2, 3. Lovely, clean weave. Nice bit of pace, no slowing down. They work so well as a team through that weave. Not as fast as Dusk Till Dawn, but really good on their run. You can see Reese working hard on that outside line again, crossing over for this 90-degree split time. 45 to 6 on the split.
Okay, then so they're slightly down on where the other team were, Section 89, but Section 89 didn't
Reese
finish.
Got a lovely line into that first gate.
Oh, good work there from the rider.
And you can see his hand not planting into the ground, just skimming the top of the ground, not planting, just holding it above as a safety.
Now this is a hard turn. He struggled here, 18 miles an hour. A bit more aggressive that time. The horse rider looking after him. He's on his toe edge though. He's kind of got a bit of pressure. Now he's got it for the finish line. And a round of applause for Just Wing It with a time of
74.51 will put them into third place.
Ooh, okay then. 74. That's going to in third place, but not by a lot.
That's doing the dummy.
Sounds like we're Dusk is quite happy with where they are.
Okay then. Just Wing It currently 74, 1.19 seconds behind Section 89. So then now at least they're in the fight. 7.10 seconds from first place, which is quite a big. Now, Dust Till Dawn, what are they going to do? Because this horse is great. She has the heart of a lion, and she will challenge everybody. But can they really ask? Can they get 3 fast runs out of this pony?
Doing a dummy.
As they make. And no, they are going to withdraw from the 3rd rotation. So that's good race management from Dust Till Dawn. They've got 2 bonus points, and they are going to rest the rest of the heat on 67.41 seconds. They're saying that time is down. Everybody else can work now to beat us, and I'm going to rest my pony.
I think that's a smart move. We've just seen Oren have a big crash. He's with 2 of the teams that are racing them.
Yeah.
We've seen that Reese had a crash at the top, and the best time they've got to put them into 3rd place at present. So Section 89 are doing a massive favour for Dust Till Dawn, because they're putting an extra point in between them and Just Wing It.
Yeah, Oren now just coming onto the pitch. He's only just missed 1 race, and he's already coming back out. And this was a bit of a problem for him before. In the last event, there was a swap around like what's happened now, where the race order's been changed.
This is what happens when you have 2 teams.
Yeah,
The same order and riders.
Exactly.
It's exactly what happens.
A lovely start there from that pony.
Beautiful
well
start.
done, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you do a hookup. That is exactly how they're supposed to do it. But again, this horse has only been doing it a couple of weeks, so he's not excited about it yet.
Because he's always started doing the way it's starting like that. If he's always started like that, then it makes sense in their brains.
Yeah, so here we go now. So this is King's Gambit, currently sitting
Heard a massive cheer from Dust Till Dawn. We're hoping that they might slot in between Just Wing It, I'm sure. Dropping them down and this is quick, 23 miles an hour, Dan. This is a good run already from this team.
Yeah, and the length of this horse's stride is just... it lasts for days. As they go, he's just covering ground.
Good speed on this weave at the moment. Can they get through on that last one? Yes, they can. Brilliant bit of work there from George getting him through that last cone.
A lot of slack, and it was a bit messy, but they got through it.
They slowed up here on that top corner, just a little bit out of skew. But we'll see what they do here, where Oren just came off. It looks like George will give him a little bit of time. 45-6 on the split, same as what we saw from Just Wing It. So they are on pace with Just Wing It. They might be able to slot themselves in between if they can keep the pace on.
Yeah, and again, great work from these horse riders. You see George just building that pressure, putting the pressure down the handle, protecting the board rider, hopefully, from after having his crash beforehand.
And this is a bit more pace building up again.
Into that corner.
Really hard. 17 miles an hour, matching what we've seen. They're at 70 seconds at the moment, Dan.
For the finish line. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, call them home. A round of applause for King's Gambit there.
With a time of 77.08 and a clear round, which is one of the biggest things for them. You can see the smile on George's face, knowing that the clean round is on the board.
Yeah, so that brings them now. That means that is the 3rd rotation. That's their final run.
Yep.
They are in 3rd place, but they currently do hold the bonus point from the 3rd rotation.
Yeah.
So the few more races that are going need to be faster than 77.08. And like you say, if Just Wing It can't beat 77, they did in their first time.
Yeah, and they're not going to get that
bonus point.
Just 3 seconds behind what Just Wing It did.
Yeah.
But we still haven't seen this team put one on the board. If they slow up on the weave at the race run that they're doing, they could stop themselves in there too.
Yeah, it looks as though there's
time. Somebody crossed the start. Manual time. Somebody crossed the start.
Manual time, please, Dale.
So just hearing that there's a manual time on this race.
I don't know.
So this team, again, a lot more considered opening lap now as they make their way for this, going up into the weave on that uphill climb. Board rider working off to the left.
1, 2, there we go.
There we go.
And now
Lovely
flat
bit
out
of
for
work.
the rest of the run.
Okay, now the race is on, ladies and gentlemen. This horse rider has spent the last two and the
Wide
horse
line from the team there, but straight through that corner.
into the split time.
No idea of split time. We're on a manual time. Tom working so hard.
Over the front
that
there.
inside line, but beautifully done. Ducking in on that cone. 45 on the split, so they are with the top. If they can keep
Whoa,
the pace,
ladies
they
and
can
gentlemen,
fully
look at
hold
this
it.
little pony
Go
go.
on, this team. Get behind them, ladies and gentlemen. They're putting a run down here.
This 18-year-old horse rider moving into Fenella Walker-Harris 19.
That's the fastest
It's going to be
we've
right
seen.
up there, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be right there. Call them home for the finish line with a time of...
Oh, their first completed run, clear round,
71.34.
with a time of 71.34, which will put them into second place for this heat. I've said it for so long, Dan. This team needs to be in the elite, and here they are arriving in the elite with a second place position.
And that is going to make Just Till Dawn very, very happy because...
Just Wing It have been moved down to fourth place, Dan.
Yeah, and Just Till Dawn now are going to end up with a 5-6 point lead at the end of this heat in the championship, and that's Send It Siblings really helped them there. Now we have
So
walking
Send It
on.
Siblings are holding the bonus point now for this heat.
Exactly, they've taken, and that's you've got to go fast to beat that.
Yeah.
So maybe if Send It Siblings walk away with that bonus point, Just Till Dawn have walked out of here with 12 points, whilst Just Wing It will have walked out with 6.
I mean, there is only a 1.98 second difference between Section 89 coming in now and Send It Siblings time, what they just put down. Their run before was quicker than their first run, but they couldn't get through this last corner, this chicane corner.
Yeah.
If they fix that, Dan, which they've now had a practice with King's Gambit, they could also slot themselves into second place.
I think these races are coming sharp and fast though for this board rider. He's got to be feeling tired.
He's had one
breathing
race
pretty heavily at this point. You can see he's sucking it up.
Race between. So here we go. Oh, wait, pushing out across that start. This is a quick start.
Throttle. This horse is scary fast. 25 it says.
Accelerating still.
It says 25 as it goes around that corner. It looks more like 27 to me. But as they come over the hill and down this side.
Well, can they get this weave? This is the big crux of this team. They got through it last time on their first run. They got through it on their second run. Can they do it again? 1, 2, 3, clear, foot over, tail whip.
Ladies and
what
gentlemen.
we want to see from this team. Now get behind them, ladies and gentlemen. They are racing for first place as we see it now.
Currently sitting in third. They are 1.98 seconds behind Send It Siblings in second.
41 to 2 on the split, so they are up there on the split. God, there you go. George just keeping an eye on Orion on this corner. Can they hold it together? Nice line from the whole
Good
team.
work.
One touch, but they can still put themselves up.
Just hold it together. Just hold it together now. I think this board rider's getting tired.
Yeah, for
as
sure.
comes over
He's
into this.
done more races than anybody else. That's so fast.
20.
That's the fastest anybody's hit that corner. Can he hold it through the rough stuff?
For the finish line. Oh my word, is this going to be their first heat at 69.55? A round of applause for section
With
89.
one touch to add, Dan, would make it a 70.55, slotting them into second place. Wow.
What a run. What a run. And they take the bonus point away from Send It Siblings. Just Till Dawn don't care who has it as long as Just Wing It don't have it. But Just Wing It have now got to come out. They've got to try and beat that time to either win the heat or win the rotation and get that bonus point back.
Jeez, they have got a big hill to climb, Dan. They have almost
It's all got to come
7
together.
seconds to gain.
But like, you know,
they
also,
can do it.
As a team, you know, they're last in the rotation because they were second at the first weekend. So and they've seen what everybody else has done. It's all on the table. It's now what are they going to do?
This is a slow start for now. You can hear Reese calling. There we go. Slow start from that team. Interesting.
Well, I think maybe, who knows, 21 miles an hour into that corner.
But it's accelerating here in the top end. This is interesting.
But look at that power as well of that horse, absolutely dragging him up the hill like he doesn't exist as they come around onto this centre line for the 3-coned weave. Board rider really focused, bringing the handle across him a little bit there.
Real focus on his face. Slowing up for this weave. I think they did the weave faster on their last run. I'm sure of it. But clean, that's all that really matters.
30 seconds on the clock so far, looking now towards Free Speech Union corner.
This is a lot of pace here on this tight corner into the 90-degree split.
into the 90 at
42 on the split, so they're a
That's
little
right
bit
there.
down. They're a little bit down on what the other teams were just doing, but they've got the pace on this rangy horse. And no touches are through there.
the chicane so far, so they're going to be clear, and it's
Now,
going
here's
to
the
be
pace.
so far it's clear.
Security to control.
Into Bruco Marketing corner they go.
Whoa,
19.
Can he
Is
hold
he?
it?
Oh! Ladies
what
and
a
gentlemen,
shame.
a round of applause for Just Wing It there, pushing the limit and finding the edge.
And it would have been, if she had 70.66, so it would have been enough for third place.